Dwayne Johnson is an actor and wrestler known as The Rock. He is a Guinness Book of Records record holder. He received the highest fee for his debut role in the movie The Mummy Returns. During his film career has managed to become a true professional in the acting field. Today, the celebrity is among the highest paid artists of his genre. Childhood and youth. Dwayne was born under the sign of the zodiac Taurus on May 2, 1972 in America. Johnson is part Polynesian and part dark-skinned Nova Scotian, but more importantly, he is a hereditary wrestler. His grandfather, father, uncles, and cousins all wrestled for a living. Even his mother and grandmother had something to do with the sports show, the former as a spouse promoter and the latter as director of a women's club. Because of his father's work, the family was constantly moving from place to place, so the son changed more than one school. Johnson Jr. was at his father's trainings from an early age, and at the age of 12 he himself tried his hand at weightlifting, but unsuccessfully. From that moment on, he trained under his father's supervision. As a child, Dwayne was distinguished by his high weight, so sports training came just at the right time. In high school, the young man began to engage in American soccer and showed such good results that several universities offered him an education. Dwayne received a degree in psychology and criminology from the University of Miami. He would have continued his career in American soccer, but a back injury got in the way. Then Johnson took up wrestling. Dwayne made his debut in the fall of 1996. He appeared before the audience under the pseudonym Rocky Maivia, and by the end of that year he had already won his first championship title. At the peak of his form, The Rock's biceps measured 53 centimeters. The athlete was able to bench press the 105 kilograms barbell 33 times. Johnson reached this physical condition thanks to training and diet. A wrestler tried to perform honestly without breaking the rules. At first, the audience liked it, but quickly got bored. During his performances, Johnson was often booed and demanded that he leave. The athlete decided to take a break. Dwayne returned to the ring as the bad guy The Rock. This nickname also emphasized the outstanding parameters of the wrestler. The new image and fighting style brought the wrestler popularity. Dwayne himself called himself the People's Champion. The public loved and supported him. After his return, and until the end of his wrestling career, Scala became a world champion 17 times. Movies. Dwayne Johnson's cinematic biography began immediately with a bang. Hollywood directors became interested in Johnson in 2000, after the release of his book The Rock Says. That same year, he was invited to star in the movie The Mummy Returns. This is not the champion's first screen appearance. WWE wrestling athletes have attracted the attention of Hollywood directors. Among the successful bodybuilders, audiences note Dave Bautista, the successful actor who played Drax the Destroyer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. The Rock's next role was already a major one, with Johnson working in The Scorpion King. In 2011, filming began on The Fast and the Furious with his participation. A media franchise movies focused the plot on racing and confrontation between criminals and police, again with the help of cars. Dwayne joined the popular crime action series with the fifth film. The role of Agent Hobbs was remade specifically for the actor. The main role in this picture, as in the others, was played by Vin Diesel. Dwayne was filmed not only in action movies, no worse than he managed comedic images, for example, in Tooth Fairy and The Game Plan. In the black comedy Pain and Gain, actor played a bodybuilder. The film's cast also included Mark Wahlberg and Ed Harris. The artist's work includes starring roles in Faster, Journey to the Mysterious Island, and Snitch. In 2014, Hercules, in which Johnson played the title role, premiered. The action-adventure film starred Irina Shayk and Rebecca Ferguson alongside the wrestler. In addition, he also appeared in documentaries on sports. His filmography replenished the tape The Epic Journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In the spring of the following year, the seventh film Fast and the Furious with the actor's participation was released, and in 2016 the comedy Central Intelligence. Here Dwayne played the main role of Agent Bob Stone. As a child, he grew up as a full boy and endured the ridicule of his classmates, but later grew into a super spy with moldy muscles. As a partner, Bob takes an old buddy Kevin Hart who works as an accountant and only dreams of adventures, chases, and shootings. Also in 2016, the actor voiced Maui in the animated film Mona. Maui is a narcissistic demigod and the second main character, after the chief's daughter Mona. In April 2017, a new film from the popular film series Fast and Furious 8 was released. The film, like the previous ones, is filled with street races, crime, and chases, yet the characters develop. Dominic celebrates his honeymoon with his beloved wife and becomes a father at the end of the film. Family pleasures, however, don't prevent him from participating in criminal showdowns and special operations. Scala also returned to the role of Agent Luke Hobbs, who came to the forefront in the latest Fast and the Furious and is considered the second main character. During the announcement of the new part of the film franchise, Dwayne hinted at the possibility of a separate spin-off about Luke Hobbs. In the summer of 2017, the actor appeared on the screens in the main role in the comedy Baywatch, the film version of the popular American TV series. Dwayne's character is an experienced beach lifeguard who works with a team on the Pacific coast. On December 28, 2017, the actor appeared in the title role in the adventure film Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, the sequel to the famous film Jumanji. This time, the action takes place not in a board game, but in a video game. In April 2018, the actor appeared as a primatologist in the sci-fi action film Rampage about animal experiments and the rebellion of genetically modified animals. In July, he starred in the action movie Skyscraper, and Johnson also starred in the comedy Fighting with My Family that same year. The public is not going to part with the beloved characters of the Fast and Furious franchise, so in August 2019 began the screening of the spin-off Fast and Furious Presents, Hobbs and Shaw, in which, in addition to Johnson, Jason Statham appeared. Released in the spring of 2021, the ninth film in the Fast and Furious franchise upset fans of The Rock. Their idol was not in the story. In an interview, Dwayne stated that he would not be involved in the subsequent final installments either. The media traced the information that the reason for the actor's refusal to shoot was a conflict between him and Diesel. In the summer, the long-awaited premiere of Jungle Cruise took place. Johnson appeared on the screens in the image of a selfless ship captain, moving to the Tree of Life. Accompanied Dwayne was Emily Blunt, who played the main role in the film. In the adventure comedy Red Notice, Dwayne played an Interpol agent who has to track down the greatest thief in the world of art. The case also involves the world's greatest con man played by Ryan Reynolds. Scala reincarnated as Black Adam in the comic book action film Black Adam, set in the DC universe. In addition, the actor announced that he agrees to play the character in all upcoming films of the franchise. By the way, the work on this particular character, according to The Rock, was the most difficult in the film career. In the interview, the actor talked about some of the peculiarities of his character. For example, his difference from Superman is that, in addition to superpowers, he also has magical abilities. Personal life. As a young man, Dwayne Johnson dated Dani Garcia for 7 years. The actor saw a Cuban woman when he was still at university and fell in love. Their personal life developed happily. They lived in a civil partnership, and in 1999 they were officially married. In August 2001, Johnson became a happy father. His wife gave him a daughter. Another 6 years Dani and Dwayne lived together, and then officially announced that they were separating. The actor's daughter lives with her mother, and Johnson provides for the child financially. After the divorce, the couple managed to maintain an amicable relationship. In 2007, Dwayne began to appear in public with his new lover Lauren Hessian, a singer of Armenian descent. On December 16, 2015, it became known that Dwayne is now the father of 3 children. The new chosen one gave birth to the actor's daughter Jasmine, and 3 years later there was a baby girl Tiana. In August 2019, the couple legalized their relationship. The wedding was celebrated in Hawaii. Johnson is not stingy with generous gifts. In 2018, he gave a truck to his understudy Tanui Reed, who performs all the dangerous stunts for the actor. Despite the fact that the colleagues are each other's cousins, they resemble like twin brothers. The resemblance was especially evident when Dwayne still appeared to the public with hair. To work together, his brother later had to become bald. After filming one of the difficult scenes, stuntman was injured. In order to please him, the artist presented him the keys to an exclusive pickup truck. A photo of the car appeared on Johnson's official Instagram page. In 2020, The Rock, along with family members, suffered a coronavirus infection. According to the wrestler's confession, it was an ordeal for him, his wife, and children. The athlete urged everyone to take safety precautions and improve their health. The actor admitted to subscribers on Instagram that sometimes you have to use force in real life. In September 2020, being late to the set, the athlete was trapped in his own house. The entrance gate jammed due to power outages. Not wanting to let more than 100 people down, the artist tore off the gate and then followed unhindered to the studio. Dwayne later admitted that he would do things differently next time, simply jumping over the obstacle and catching a cab. A physical activity allows The Rock not only to solve life's difficulties and look spectacular on the screen, but also helps to cope with mental problems. In an interview, the artist admitted that he has faced depression on several occasions. The first time it happened in college after an injury that put an end to his sports career. The depressive period was also after the divorce with the first chosen one. And now Dwayne has found a remedy for this affliction, not to hesitate to seek help from specialists and to spend more time on physical activity. Dwayne Johnson now. A pleasant shock to fans of the franchise was Johnson's appearance in The Fast X. After a 6-year hiatus, he returned to the role in 2023, though glimpsed only in a scene after the credits. The viewers have expressed hope that The Rock will appear in the 11th installment of the film series as well.